So I wanted to start the video out with an apology. What I am realizing is that over the last 5, coming up on 6 weeks, is I've done video after video after video after video talking about what you guys should do, what you guys should do. Everything is you, almost highlighting all these mistakes and all these things that you're doing wrong, right? I want to come back and talk about myself for a second. So I want you guys to remember that we're all human. You're not alone. Everybody, including myself, is going to struggle and have hard times, whether this was going on or not. That's what makes us human. Guess what? Hate to spoil it. You're human. I'm human. We're all just at kind of different levels of what we're doing. So I want to chat about the idea of messing up. Right? There was this thing talking about what did they say? That it was okay to not do much during this time. And at first I saw that and I hated it. I'm like, that is absolute nonsense. It's bogus. But the more you think about it, we have to have a little bit of that here and there, but we have to be able to recognize it and then move on, right? So what I kind of drew was this chart, right? You guys know me and my artistic skills, right? A to B. I know it's been studied, it's been shown. Again, happiness is directly related to progress towards something that's meaningful for you, right? So as we get going, we make progress. Then something happens. A roadblock, challenge comes along the way, and we're going to make a regression, right? I'll use myself. I tend to be a very positive person. I would go on the limb and say probably 90+% of the time I'm very positive, maybe 95% of the time. But being human, every once in a while, I get in my own head, and things get a little crazy, and I look at things a little chaotic. The goal is as quickly as possible is to identify that that is not ideal for me to get to where I want to be and quickly get right back on track. And again, that could be anything. So I'm using me and positivity. It could be you, and it could be exercise. It could be nutrition, sleep. It could be whatever you want it to be. You have to notice that you're going, and then you have a little decline. That makes you human. Welcome to the club. You're not alone. Get back on track as quickly as you can, going towards that goal again. We know progress is when we move in a goal towards the direction of a goal that's meaningful for us. And then you go longer without having one of those little drop-offs. And then when you do, again, because you're human, it's not as intense, it's not as bad. And then you go even longer and you have a little tiny one, almost not even noticeable, right? This is growth, this is progress. So I wanted to let you guys know that, believe it or not, with all the videos I'm doing, with all the things you see me talking about, reading and exercising, I have days that I don't feel like $1 million. I have days where I'm struggling. We're all in it together. But the key is to make progress. You have to identify that and get out of these little ruts before they are just really, really destructive to your goals. My friends, stay happy, stay healthy. Understand we're all human. We're all in it together. I will continue to produce lots of videos. I want you to think of this thing called no passive listening. I just heard it on another podcast, meaning that you take something from what we talk about and you put it into real life action. So today's action item is very simple. You don't really have to do a ton. Just take a second and realize, hey, if I struggle a little bit or a lot of it, I'm human. But that also means you can do the inverse and grow and make progress, because that's what we can do as humans. Guys, have an amazing day. I'm very happy that you guys watched this. Go forth, do great things. Stay happy, stay healthy.